everybody in the top 10 has an argument for being the greatest of all time in their sport. I don't know if I'd say that all of them have an argument for being number one on the list per se, but all of them, that was the separating factor. Like everybody that got there, the margins are, yes, going to wind up being thin. I think you're right, because I made those points when we kind of set it up about all the things that Mahomes has done in getting to this. And I do think that we actually underrate how not just great and not just consistently great, it's all we know, right? Like it's all we know. Keeping in mind that as a first-year starter, the only way the Patriots could beat them was to do something I've never seen in a football game, which is basically go ISO Gronk. Take Rob Gronkowski, split him out wide against your Hall of Fame safety. Yeah, I know he hadn't played all year, but still, and just, look, he's just going to throw his hand up and we're just going to throw the ball to him all the way down because that's the only chance that we have in the course of this game, and that is with a dude who was the 10th pick in the draft. This was not a sure thing. That this was not Andrew Luck coming into the league, right? Like, this wasn't Trevor Lawrence. This wasn't a guy that we were certain it was going to happen. And so I think all of that is correct. I think you make a fairly good argument for him over Ohtani, and you could for some of the other people as we creep up on the list. Right. But I knew you were going to say something about this. So, I mean, why not Tom Brady over LeBron?
Here's why.
Don't hold back, by the way. Don't hold back.
I'm not holding back. I just want to phrase it exactly right. There was no, as has been proven out, I think, there was absolutely no set of circumstances that was going to lead to LeBron James being anything other than one of, if not the single greatest player in the history of his sport. And I would argue he got quite unlucky with who drafted him, how they built that team, all of that for the first, half decade of his career where he was probably at his athletic prime and had to overcome it. Brady had the exact opposite. There are a bunch of scenarios where Tom Brady has, does not, we don't find out who Tom Brady is until he's 27 years old. There are a bunch of scenarios where Tom Brady, if it's flatly, forget even if he gets on the field early, if he is not with the coach and the defense and the team that he was with early on, he is in the early parts of the 2000s an afterthought. And so when one guy has the perfect setup and the other guy has close to the opposite, and they're where they stand historically in their sports in the record books is the same, I don't see the argument for Tom over Bron.
All right, well,
let me add one other thing, especially when you made it clear for Cam, you're including the whole career. Well, Bron was the best high schooler in the world. Bron was the number one pick. I care that Bron was on the cover of Sports Illustrated and Brady was in a college quarterback battle at Michigan. I care about that.
All right, well, I think I got 3 questions out there for you. Number one, what if I were to say that LeBron won one of his championships in an empty gym and that thereby maybe delegitimizes it a little bit?
Okay, well, what I would say is, I know you're smarter than that and you don't actually believe that, but I would remind you that Tom Brady won one of his championships in the same exact scenario.
Okay.
Brady won
at his home stadium.
At a home stadium in the COVID year. Okay. So I would say that. I would then also say, and well, go ahead, keep going.
No. Keep saying.
No, I feel like some of Tom's coaches, on the record cheating, you know what I mean, is at least a slight little, again, ding, if we're comparing him to Bron. What's the question?
Okay. What if I said that nobody won 4 championships on LeBron James on Tom Brady's watch, the way Steph Curry won 4 championships on LeBron James's watch?
Okay. So I hate the on his watch thing so much. because this is actually a Jordan thing. And then when I say things like, here is the list of people who won championships on Michael Jordan's watch, and that list is Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, Akeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, because his watch didn't really start until like 1990.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it became, his watch.
They're like, oh no, his watch started late and ended early.
Well, I don't say that Tim Duncan's won the 03, 05, and 07s on LeBron's watch. In fact, I feel like LeBron snuck in there before his watch even started.
Okay, well, all right. I do not. It's my opinion on Steph having those titles actually only enhances my opinion of LeBron, which is this guy, Steph, who is, in your opinion, the 11th greatest athlete across sports of the last quarter century. That guy was so utterly demoralized by LeBron that he had to go get the 13th greatest athlete of the last quarter century to come help him. And I will add that it won't make the first page of the Hall of Fame speech, but what should is peak LeBron James was so good that if you held him to 28 a game on 57% shooting, or if you held him to 36, 13, and 9, they awarded you Finals MVP. They were like, holy shit, what a great job you did on him.
That's fair, even if, Tom Brady never let a German win a championship in his face. You know what I'm saying? But
let Nick Foles instead. It's Nick Foles.
Okay. I have a third question for you. What if I told you that I didn't actually have Tom Brady over LeBron James on this list, but we just did that in the version that we sent to you?
Oh my God. Is that for real?
Yes, it is.
What an outrage. So your top 3 is Bolt, Woods, Bron?
It is, yeah. It's Usain Bolt number 1, Tiger Woods number 2, LeBron James number 3. And by the way, it's really kind of a tie with 2 and 3. It was almost a coin flip on that one. But as I was doing this, I was like, what would Nick do if he found out I put Tom Brady over LeBron James? There's only one way to find out.
Oh my God. Well, I gotta tell you, I was shocked we're recording this right before you unveil the top of the list. So it's not that I haven't been following. It's just people will hear this and think, why didn't I know? It's because you guys played a dirty trick on me.
Yes, we did.
That's
why. In fact, the only reason I played this dirty trick was the reason that you just pointed out. I was like, he'll never see it coming. He'll have no way to understand that this is happening. The hard part was trying to get you to really lose your shit because you respect me a little bit too much to actually do that.
It's two things.
I was trying to
I respect you, and by proxy, I work with Tom. So this is whenever Tom versus Mahomes stuff comes up, I'm in a very tricky spot because as evidenced by some of these debates, and it's unfortunate the way it works. Very often when you're trying to say this guy was better than that guy, you spend less time talking about the great things about the guy you're arguing for and more time we forgot about this with the other great guy. So I have to be careful. But yeah. All right. Well, that's a dirty trick and I'm leaving now.